And you're still watching Breakfast Central on News Central. Let's go straight for some sporting updates for you. Now, good news for the Black Stars of Ghana. Akwaba, you say, because they defeated South Africa by 1-0 in South Africa yesterday to qualify for the playoff of next year's World Cup in Qatar, leapfrogging the South Africans in Group G. It was a must-win. It was a must-win game for Ghana. It was either a win or burst for Ghana. South Africa just needed a draw, but that man there, Andre Ayew, he scored a very controversial penalty. There will be lots of debate about that penalty. Should that be given? Should it not have been given? But he converted to give it a 1-0 victory for them. A disappointment for the Bafana side. Both Ghana and South Africa have 13 points in the group after ending with the same goal difference. But the Black Stars edged through courtesy of having scored 1 goal more than Bafana in the group. So Ghana winning that one. Disappointment for South Africa and Hugo Bruce, which means that since hosting the World Cup in 2010, South Africa have not been to the World Cup. But for Ghana, though, it's not over. They are through to the next round, which is the playoff of the qualifying out there in the the groups there. Well, earlier on Sunday in Group J, we saw the winners DR Congo. Yes, remember that team? They also reached the playoffs after a 2-0 win over Benin Republic in Kinshasa. Well, they are looking for their first World Cup since 1974, DR Congo, and they got an early goal from their inspirational captain, Diomedsi Mbokani. Remember him? Yes, he's now 35 years of age. He scored from the penalty spot before Ben Malongo made it 2-0 for them. So not a bad one for DRC. Joining Ghana, they become the 6th team to reach the playoffs alongside Ghana, Egypt, Mali, Morocco, Senegal in the third round of the qualifying for the World Cup next year. Now, Africa are going to have 5 teams in Qatar, and they will be decided in a 2-leg playoff next year in March. So let's look at the results for you from across Africa as we saw it yesterday. So Mali have qualified. They defeated Ugandan Cranes by 2-0. Zimbabwe in the same group with South Africa and Ghana had a draw with Ethiopia. So no, they're not going anywhere. South Africa are not going anywhere. Ghana have won. Senegal, though, had a 2-0 victory. They've qualified over Congo. Ismail Assar scoring both goals. And DRC qualifying to the playoffs. So they are looking to get to the World Cup for the first time since 1974. In Mbokani amongst the scorers, 2-0 over Benin. And Madagascar against Tanzania. That one finished by 1-1. There will be more football to see today when it comes to Africa. Niger against Djibouti. Kenya, nothing to play for. They have a dead rubber against Rwanda. Namibia take on Togo. And Guinea-Bissau take on Sudan. Well, let's go away from Africa. Let's go to Europe now. Still about qualifiers for next year's World Cup. Now, it was a shocker for Cristiano Ronaldo and Portugal. Well, they were beaten by 2-1 at home. That man there for Newcastle United, Alexander Mitrovic, the striker, very tattooed guy, you know. He scored the late header in the 90th minute. Disappointment for Ronaldo. He's seen late goals, but this time he's on the receiving end of a late goal himself. After they scored first, Portugal at home from Renato Sanchez. It was all about Dusan Tadic, who got the equalizer for them. But we then saw that man from Newcastle, Fulham United, that's Mitrovic, scoring the late goal, which means that Portugal have to qualify via the playoffs, and it's not what Ronaldo wants at all in Group A in that one. So good one for Serbia, stunning Portugal to qualify for next year's World Cup in Qatar. Well, also last night we saw Spain. They also booked their place in the World Cup. No problems at all, because that man, Alvaro Morata, scored for them against Sweden. A late goal against Seville, which means that Enrique's men finished top of Group B, and Spain have now qualified for their 12th consecutive World Cup tournament. Not a bad one for Alvaro Morata, who has been much vilified these days in the Spanish national team. Well, let's check out the results elsewhere for you in Europe in terms of the qualifiers as we saw them. So, Republic of Ireland beaten Luxembourg by 3-0. Portugal stunned at home by Serbia. Greece against Kosovo finishing 1-1. Spain beating Sweden by a Morata goal. Russia losing to Croatia. Malta losing 6-0 to Slovakia. Slovenia beating Cyprus by 2-1. And Germany, well, beating Armenia. They've qualified by 4-1. But other results, that is, Iceland losing to Macedonia and Liechtenstein losing at home to Romania. There'll be football today, though. That is for sure. Also in European qualifiers, the likes of England will be busy. They also have a fixture. England against San Marino, Poland against Hungary, Albania against Andorra, Scotland against Denmark, Israel against Faroe Islands. There's lots to play for between Austria and Moldova, Bulgaria, Switzerland, and watch out for that game. Italy, will they qualify? They take on the Northern Ireland, and you never know what the Northern Irish can do. against the Italians. So there you have it when it comes to the world of sports. But you tune in later to In the Game. There will be a breakdown of everything that happened when it comes to the African qualifiers.